Hello, welcome back to McFly, the place and the thing where we do this stuff. And we're back again with The Wolf Among Us. Final episode, episode 5, Cry Wolf. Hello!
Hello! Stuff in the place and the thing.
Yeah, the stuff in the place and the thing. And we finally ran into the crooked man. Probably gonna be a little political. Political.
Don't get enough. I need that.
No, we're gonna need our cock.
I mean, your eyes
Now we can talk.
and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not 9 p.m. where we're tired. Watching a movie.
Not if I can avoid it.
Bless. Bless. Jeebus.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
Oh, and I wanted to say
That's why you can't tell me
throwing
anything.
somebody down that well.
It's the ribbon,
Why?
isn't it?
Because
We're destroying the tree.
bipolar. I'm getting my little stab.
No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Yeah, we should have burnt the tree.
Hey,
Snow.
Why?
you're not
What if we
really
needed
gonna
it
send me
later?
to the farm,
Somebody else
are
could
you?
use it.
What if we
The
need
rules
We're
are the
not gonna
rules.
need it.
I don't get to make them, I just enforce them.
Bullshit.
Mary.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
I'm not gonna lie, you know,
Bigby,
so I
wait.
can see his Bloody
When you
Mary.
get the crooked man,
A younger
make
version
sure
of
you
the
bring
lady
him
from
back
Freedom Riders
alive.
you like.
He has to stand trial.
She had
Jennifer
short
Why don't you have a
Garner?
seat, Sheriff?
No, the other one.
We have a great deal to
It was
discuss.
the Freedom Riders. It wasn't Jennifer Gardner. It was like the Eat, Pray, Love girl. Or not Eat, Pray, Love. What is it? Yes, I Love You. That girl.
Can't remember her name right
Yeah, but
now. She looks like her.
her with short hair and that little red stripe. I feel like that'd be a good Bloody Mary, but she'd have to be younger. She's a little older now.
Hilary Swank?
Hilary Swank, yeah. With the short hair. She could be a son of a bitch too. She could be a Bloody Mary. Yeah, well,
Kinda looks like
I was gonna say Hollywood. It's also done that. They're like one of those actors that, you know.
I love that movie.
Which one?
Freedom Riders.
Oh yeah.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Nighttime.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff,
Still bought her from before.
for the sake
Probably.
of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
You're right that there's a conspiracy, but you're the one behind it.
I have no need for treachery, Bigby. I do everything right out in the open. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Why are you talking?
You know who did it. Now tell me.
Fuck you, Bigby. You think I'm scared of you?
Who'd you if I killed your
You're
brother?
nothing more than a...
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
That perk the whole
You
time?
got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
But who put the head on the
You
stairs?
should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
You piece
Why
of
not?
shit.
Why?
Narissa?
I should have fucking known.
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits,
I've got
and I
this.
think you far exceeded
Turn
yours.
them against
But you
each
could
other.
murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
and
You
then
told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
What are they gonna do?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fuck.
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Been there the whole time.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
You handle that.
Didn't give you a prompt that time.
Fight everybody and everything.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, you're gonna go after him, not the devil?
Easy punch.
Take this!
Oh no!
He's not.
Oh!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Get the knife.
We couldn't do shit.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh!
Nice.
Brother!
Georgie, you idiot.
Yeah, Georgie is.
He is. Aye.
Oh! We just killing
Get it, dude.
I forgot their faces. Oh, God.
You gotta do a lot more, I guess. Yeah, probably
This
cut
way.
Go through the portal.
Alright, yeah,
Or not.
vengeance. Nice.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Shit. I wonder if it's like
Why is it sidewalk right there?
how tall did you jump, my dude?
Fuck! What was that? Take him off!
I can't! Oh my God!
That'll do it.
So funny.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
Why are you doing that?
He's not moving.
Keep going! Fuck! Ah!
Come on.
Right! Fuck it!
Aren't you a real person?
Get it together.
Saying Georgie's gonna be the one Fable to die from a freaking simple knife cut?
Holy shit.
A lot of blood.
Yeah, you did that.
Stab him first.
Stab-
Or tried to stab
Tried
him.
to stab. Yeah, you said that.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Listen.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this? Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Well, it won't be your fault. It'll all land on me in the end.
But But it isn't.
No, it's... Oh! Fuck.
Here. It's gonna be okay.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff?
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Get out of the way. Now.
No. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't
fucking...
mean-
You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I am a
If
man
I
of the
freed
law.
them,
Yeah.
You're over here.
what would you have me do?
Freaking
Kill her?
Georgie,
People
don't.
that investigate the cops.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell
What are
me,
they called?
if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
Wait, how is she involved in all this?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Don't
Break
do
the
it.
spell.
Do not
Save
pull
the
that
fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you. Sometimes
Do
all
not
your options
pull
are shit.
that ribbon.
What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here, please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really.
Just shut up.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean.
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care.
Now that she
I
wants
have
to
to
do it herself.
forget
It's
what
like,
I've done
oh,
to
wait.
them. What I took away from them.
Even though it's just egging
Well,
Bigby
he knew
to do
Bigby
it.
I
wasn't
look
gonna
at
do it.
Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian,
Georgie.
no!
Ah!
Whoa.
Fuck!
Whoa,
No! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian?
At least
Vivian.
this is free.
Just... Jesus.
Yeah, it's wild.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just. Oh!
Next to each other.
Yeah. In the end, probably doesn't want to live anymore anyway. After that.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it.
Don't worry about the crooked man.
Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
What did you click?
Sure it's
That's
not.
not who I am.
No more games, alright?
Could've ripped them
We
apart.
both know how this
That would have been
ends.
ridiculous.
Wasn't feeling it.
Just make it quick.
Kill him. You gonna let him suffer?
Yeah.
That's insane. Let the record show I disagree.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
Yeah, dude.
That's awful.
I won't be a killer, Georgie.
You're
You
so...
The
selfish
irony is
bastard.
lost on you, sir.
Call
Fuck
911.
you.
Where's the ambulance?
I am 911.
Piece of
This is
shit.
ridiculous.
I show him just as much respect as he showed Faith in Lily.
The
okay?
the empath in me is upset.
Just as much.
Upset.
I'm supposed to walk?
Shepherd Metalworks.
Definitely the car.
Take a peek.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
A wall.
Of course.
Or I'll huff and I'll puff. I'll blow the house down.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Where they've been sending these, eh? So descriptive, Bigby.
I remember nothing of this.
Bigby Wolf.
Yeah, do I? I don't remember like a steel word.
No.
The
at
big
all.
bad wolf.
Wait, Mary? They already knew we were coming.
You used to be something. They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small, shivering bodies would fit.
The torture mill.
Of course, Mary uses it. What am I supposed to
Check for the crooked man. Or this. I looked at the crooked man the other day. It's kind of like one of those like cursed ones you don't say out loud. When it ruins your life.
Where I'm supposed to.
Go straight down the. Yeah. Yeah, there was like a. You got it. It's all you.
Oh. I tried to go in before. Controls keep changing.
You got it. No, you got it.
The controls keep changing every time the freaking
It's all you.
changes. The lid.
The lid. Yeah, the lid.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Creepy, dude.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you've made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Ah! I'm not.
You got it.
I can't do
You got
it.
it.
I don't know my left from my right.
Just, you know, when you see the dots, you gotta use the stick to like get over it.
Yeah, I didn't know which stick.
Yeah, it's usually this, right?
I'm having anxiety.
Ariel versus Bloody Bear.
I don't like it.
Yeah, dude, she can transform. I don't remember any of this. Did we fight her somewhere else, man?
I have no idea. I'm clicking wrong things. I was supposed to click R2, I clicked R1. Still did something.
Yeah, they probably all work. It's just a general one.
Maybe I do remember this.
Woo! It was quick.
I think we're not playing this one at night.
Yeah, right?
Come out and face me!
By her form, her actual form, you know? Yeah.
Ew, take it from her.
It should be bloody.
She's covered in shards of glass.
Yeah. She looks like. Really smart coat is the glamour.
Oh my god, this thing. Slices you up like that.
Hulking out.
You ready?
That's cool, but terrifying.
I don't like it. Don't like it.
Dude, the Matrix up there. Get him!
Oh, you wanted me to do this?
In Twilight, fight.
No, it's not like that.
Reminds me of. Get off my back!
Oh my god! It's killing me!
I'm gonna go Super Saiyan 3.
Oh, there you go.
Thanks. It's Twilight.
There you go.
And I turned into a
Hey!
wolf. And I turned into
Pay attention. You're just killed.
Nyako.
God, it's so bad. Oh, he's gonna huff and puff.
Yeah, he's probably gonna, he's gonna blow some wind. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god, what are we doing?
Why'd you have to pull that one?
No.
Nice.
That wasn't her though.
Yeah.
Oh, we actually killed her. Yeah.
Get it, Bigby.
Thank God. If I was dead, that would be dead. Crewman said, shit.
Yeah, right.
Does he turn into anything?
I was just wondering that, but I don't think so. 'cause,
Hello,
yeah, he's just a
Bigby.
man.
You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
Oh,
This gun
that's definitely
holds
a good
6
reason.
rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark.
I don't want to
And
do
you'll
it.
find
I'm gonna
yourself
make him
rolling
shoot.
on the floor in agony, unable to heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
Oh, they were
There's still a
right
lot
there.
you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but
The community
just
that's
so we're
scared of me.
clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
I don't know what to answer.
Because those are two very different
Say.
things. You're
need
smart,
to know.
I'll admit that. So what I just don't
Yeah, I got
understand
this guy.
is why you're here.
Business.
I mean,
That's
you
what I
want to
see. It's
catch
like,
your
yes, he
killer,
does do
right?
nice things for the community, and he is a cheaper price, but he uses
Georgie.
it as leverage and blackmail. Like, you don't do it for the right
He's
reasons.
dead, isn't he?
So, like, what draws the line of good and bad?
My point being, the
It's
killer has been
manipulation.
dealt
Yeah,
with.
you can-
You've won.
You really
don't do
think
it for
I'm
the right
that
reason.
stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
All right,
I have a
let's
feeling
go.
The game won't let me
Hand
end
over
his
the
life
gun.
right now, anyway.
I think I'd rather hold on to
Even
it,
if I did click
if you
something
don't
soon.
mind. What do you say? Hey!
Dummy.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why
Please hit
she'd
him.
want to keep you around.
He deserves a good one. Yeah, he deserves a good one. He thinks he has the upper hand here.
You're
Oh, that
under
looks so sad.
arrest.
Now his nose is
You'll be
crooked,
given a
too.
trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
But that's when we're gonna start talking about like
I
death
know,
penalty
I
stuff,
know,
man.
but we have
He
to do
wants- he
something.
wants to
Are you
go back to
fucking
the
kidding
Fables.
me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we
So he
sure
can
he's coming?
regroup and
Yes, you'll
reassess
have an
and do more
opportunity
bad
to-
things and come back maybe.
That's what the working
He's
well
back.
said to do.
The crooked
Yeah, you
man.
go back to your favorite
God.
world.
Motherfucker.
But I think this is a man that needs to be ended.
Are
He
you
cannot
okay?
Continue.
It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Miracle.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
Okay, yeah, I
Look,
forgot I
doesn't
got beat
matter.
up.
He's here. We got him.
We can talk
Yeah.
about
Like
it later.
bread.
You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Thanks, girl.
It's about time you showed
cheek
up.
has a heart
Now
on
throw
it.
this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
this?
He said, yeah,
You
what
should
about
be
me?
ashamed.
Shithole.
Still about
Everyone,
Oh.
can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Allow me. Justice has already been dispatched. Bigby executed him.
He's...
Don't let this
what?
motherfucker talk.
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Like Queen.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And for being a condescending prick.
I knew she was gonna give me a face.
Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily. So you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
You cannot be.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens.
Why is the witch there?
These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
rock.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see, you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in line.
forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her
if we
tree
would've
back.
destroyed that tree,
and in
she'd have been
turn,
like,
we
"Yes,
used her
screw you guys."
magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What? Look at that.
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life.
That's the word.
You would go to him for
Exploitation.
help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
We're not gonna tolerate this shit anymore. The debts are wiped. His business is closed. He's done.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Yay. We win.
Very
I should have
good,
been a
very
lawyer.
good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Fuck you, okay? I'm sick of your shit.
You see what I mean?
Bigby?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes. Of course.
Where?
Yes, you're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What?
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
Yeah, so your point's...
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those
it was
two
just
girls
established.
dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you. Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
She can talk now.
Yeah.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
mother?
she doing here?
Yeah, he doesn't know that.
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Go ahead.
Of course.
Please.
Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
whether-
up.
Yeah,
You
Here he is.
enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
We know what happened.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Right.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
Flip a
You're all
coin.
rats, fleeing from one sinking
Deadass?
ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your
Oh,
chance.
there it is. Holy crap.
Black
Well
is kill
done,
him.
then.
Silver is witching well.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
Oh, it's in prison.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
You should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff.
Yeah, see, there's
Do
three.
what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
Well, this is
He has to die.
Lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
27.
Not this way.
Oh god.
Oh, okay. Shit.
It took too long to decide.
I was gonna go with the far left one, whatever the far left was. If you did 1 through 33, 33, 66, and 66 through.
Oh well.
Remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Yeah, I was gonna rip his head off.
Finish
then,
it,
if was what
Sheriff.
you said.
Please, we can
do it.
still.
End it already. You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
Oh, man.
What are you?
Oh my god!
And down the witching well.
Oh, man.
Welp. I don't necessarily love the decision that we made, but
Big bad wolf.
he said not in my town.
Well, I like that he said that at the end. too.
Look, now everybody's scared of us.
It's alright.
Yes, another one of us to erase from the books.
Bipolar.
Unbelievable.
I like that he threw that on there. It's like, you know, I was gonna let you live, but then you tried to pull that shit. I'll rip your head off.
Coin said witching well.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Right. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
You don't like us no more.
We scared them all.
Look what you did.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Your somber ending.
Ugh, I need a redo.
It's kind of, we ended where we started, you know, we're very neutral. Like, yeah, they're afraid of us, it's kind of where we started. It's very neutral. Just like, oh, there's Bigby. Play true to the character.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Shit! Just go grab that, would you?
How are you, holding up? I know this isn't ideal for you.
Come on, Colin.
I'm walking, all right? Calm down.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so... if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she
No.
liked that one the best.
Like, nah, kid.
It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm
Kids
sure
really
she'll
just be
love it.
saying things.
She said it was pretty.
Yeah, actually.
That's
I did,
everybody.
but it was for a class.
What's
to
it
run
like
around
at the
picking
farm?
up and hit
I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
It was the net.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry.
No.
You'll be a lot safer.
Straight.
There's plenty of
Boys
space
gotta
to
learn.
run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ. Are you still mad at me?
Would it change your mind? You got another one of those? How about a smoke for the road?
Oh, yeah. Okay. No, I'm down for that.
Thanks, Bigby. Nice to see you finally learned to share.
You know, his shitty cigarettes.
Yeah, here, just take it back. Yeah,
I guess
right.
I'll see you around. Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even can.
I'll try.
Yeah, me too.
Toad is pissed.
Yeah.
Saying goodbye?
What's it look like, Narissa? At least Narissa still loves us. Maybe.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am.
I would definitely be scared to take
I'd be
It's not
terrified.
easy to
I'd be like, nah.
Like, I know I can
Seems
talk,
like I
but I'm
should
not
be
sure.
able to. It's just.
It's okay.
I get you, girl.
I get it.
Yeah, I get it. I'd be terrified.
Like, what if only half of it
Listen,
fixed?
I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start.
Oh my god.
She did
Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
Narissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
What happened? Can you tell me anything else?
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
They talk, but she can still move.
I walked her over here, and I left her.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I go out there, and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at. I do what has to be done for them. But at the end of the day, I'm still the bad guy.
I know, but they'll come around. You'll see.
Rips heads off.
After everything you've done for us. Maybe they don't want to admit it, but
you know, you rip a
without
few
you,
guys' heads off,
none
and
of
suddenly
this would have
everybody's
happened.
prettier.
You listened
What the
when
hell?
no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Good luck with that guilt.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Thanks. That's what Lily said to us, didn't she?
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
Oh, golly.
I'm a little creeped out by that. What is that? Right. What did you do with Georgie?
Unbelievable.
31% left him to die.
90% of us brought him back, but only 14% ripped his head off. That was a bad call.
Hey, minority, alright? Doesn't always a bad thing.
Oh, everybody accepted TJ's. That 1.5% that didn't take
Oh
his
my
kid
god.
was crazy.
That said no. Screw you, kid. What was it? What were your last words to Narissa?
Half people chose that.
Huh. Interesting.
Special stat
Here you go, the ending, everybody. Oh, it's just what you did to everyone.
Deceased.
Technically, we killed Georgie too. We did stab him.
We did definitely.
Yeah. Tiny Tim. Sympathy card.
Poor TJ.
What do you give that episode out of 5?
Good episode. 5 out of 5.
Yeah, that one was good. I like that.
What was the last one?
Yeah, especially with the ending, bringing it all together.
The question
First and
is,
last.
What's gonna be in the next one?
Yeah, I know. Well, here I was actually. You ever seen the trailer for it? I was gonna put it on. Because it's kind of funny. And it looks great. And you'll see why I was like really at the beginning of this. I told you like the animation looked weird because I've been seeing the number 2 so much, and it just looks so much better.
And there's no information about it.
Nothing new. The trailer I'm showing you is gonna say 2023 on it. And then they gave us like a heads up in 2024 at like the beginning of the year, saying like, hey, I think we're pushing it to 2025, but we haven't heard anything.
Maybe they'll just like drop it one Wednesday evening.
Some shadow marketing.
People would run and buy it.
Yeah, they would. I would. If I saw that. If PlayStation put it in front of my face and let me know.
That's how they would do it. They would get you impulse buys.
Well, there's sometimes like PlayStation just randomly puts stuff on your homepage if it's like a new game coming out. And it's always the stupidest crap, like an NBA game or something like that. If they did that with The Wolf Among Us 2, I'd purchase it right when it popped up. Well, I just don't care for sports games. To each their own. Yeah, no, first and last, I give like 5 out of 5s. And then, of course, probably just like anything. It's
I
like
like the last episode too.
What? Well, that's why I said the first and the last.
I know, but I like the last one. Like the one before.
I mean, yeah, it was good. But it was starting to set up for this one, really.
Really?
Yeah, I was just letting the credits run a little bit. I was trying to think of what else. It's pretty much decided our casting. We talked about that throughout the way.
I wonder if they're gonna pick up on this story.
That's probably just gonna be a whole nother mystery.
What's that?
What?
Oh, it was graphic novels?
Well, that's what they tried to sell the comics too, because apparently this is a comic book first, so. The DC comic. You eating all my peanuts?
Maybe. I like to get the ones that are still put together.
The who?
The ones that are still put together.
Oh yeah, those are my favorite too.
Oh well, I mean,
stop eating all of them. Yeah. I think it has to do with like Dorothy and all that. What's that?
The Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, the Wizard of Oz. Because like the characters they show are like the Tin Man and all that. Hold on. Here.
Is it giving?
You're listed here as a private investigator.
Not the movie, the Broadway show.
No.
Let's be real.
No. Well, I mean, it's like The Wolf Among Us. It's gonna be another mystery. But they're like 3 goons in the trailer. Here, watch.
You're listed here as a private investigator. What does that sort of work entail?
Depends on the night. Most nights it's watching, waiting for a slip-up.
Different voice?
No, same
I
guy.
don't know, someone gets greedy,
Better
someone
recording.
gets
Remember,
brave.
it's years later.
And that's what you were doing the night of the incident.
Yeah. Took me weeks to track them down. They hadn't cast so much as a shadow. Till that night.
You've been hesitant to share with us. I assume it has something to do with confidentiality associated with the job.
There she is. Dorothy, right? Dorothy. I never saw that the first time.
Got karate.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Smoking a box.
Your boss, Miss White, said things didn't go as planned. She mentioned that there was some Violence? In the moments when you find yourself losing control, how does the anger manifest itself?
Werewolf is way better.
Uh-huh. Like that big form?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can't be that hard to put this together.
I know, I don't understand. I just don't think it's a lucrative game business because
Why? It's so good.
well, it's not like it doesn't make money after the initial purchase, and that's usually what studios look for anymore. And then I think for as much work that goes into them, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. But that was 2023. And then I think there was like a little one not too long ago? No? That's 5 years ago? This was the first one?
Whoa, it's the Capital
When
One
they
Bank
first
guy.
announced
That's
it
me.
5 years ago?
So, what do you do outside of the Capital One Cafe?
Yeah.
What do you mean? No fees on
Ads.
checking accounts and no overdraft fees help me sleep at night. What's in your wallet?
Ads. This must have been the
There
announcement.
was a time when you were heartless, brutal,
Oh, that's
a
why it's
monster.
for it's a winter style.
And I'm proud of you for changing all that, but I'm here to ask you to be those things once more. For them. For me. Can I count on you? Bigby, can I count on you?
Always.
That's cool. She's basically just asking him to get evil. I need you to do that thing you do.
I like it, Picasso.
And then this was another one. This is actually, I was telling her the history of it. They showed us those two trailers, and then we just had the Game Awards this past year in December, and we haven't heard any news about the second game. Then they finally poked their head up, and they're like, hey, actually, we're working on this.
Always dry scoop
Ad.
before you run. Listen to me. A hot dog diet got me shredded.
It's time we listen to science. One A Day is formulated with key nutrients to support whole body health. One A Day, science that matters.
The Superman game. Or superhero.
You're Mecha Man. You're dead, I thought.
They should just do
This on the
collaborative like
inside.
Netflix.
My dude was destroyed.
Yeah.
You have a lot left to give. I would like to make you an offer.
This is SDN.
I'll organize it. Hey,
You want me to sit
whoever's
in an
watching,
office
send
and
me the
dispatch heroes?
In exchange, we can make you Mecha Man again.
Plus, stepdad bought superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
Too easy.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
What are you doing in Visigal? Is that your car?
I don't have a car.
That's gonna be a weird insurance claim.
The way things are going, I'd cut the whole damn team.
All of you in this room have set this program ablaze with your bullshit.
You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero. You're a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, Aaron Paul. He's the main guy.
What's your name, little
Jesse.
guy? My name's Beef and I'm nice.
He's the main guy.
Oh, no. I refuse to believe that's what he sounds like.
I wonder if she sounds familiar too. I wonder who that was.
Constant.
Yeah, Aaron Paul in a video game? That's cool. So yeah, that's what they're working on. What do you want to play next, Ario?
I don't know.
So many games.
Look at It Takes Two.
Yeah, I gotta get another controller for that. Yeah, there's so many Telltales I have too that we could re-dive into.
In time.
I'm just saying, not right now. Funny how they all don't start with Telltale. I know you said you don't want to watch The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
That's one of the best stories though.
Not my favorite.
They did 5 seasons of it. It's so good.
Isn't there a Game of Thrones one?
Yeah, there's Game of Thrones. That's also pretty good.
I do that one.
Yeah, that one's really good. I haven't done that long enough to actually remember, so that'd be great to do. I bought this one a couple years ago, but I don't know what the Expanse is. I just bought it on like a heavy sale for $5. Guardians of the Galaxy, there's one. I know you like Guardians. I told you there's a Batman, but you don't like Batman that much. I remember the Guardians one was good, but I don't remember what really happened. I just remember it had to do with Peter's mom. Like usual. I'm trying to... Yeah, they had a Game of Thrones one. Definitely play It Takes Two, but I just need to get another working controller. Their new game comes out this week, actually. The people that made It Takes Two. They have a new game coming out called Split Fiction.
Yeah, we got
You know, we sure cause a lot of explosions.
What are you doing in my story? Something bad is going on.
No one escapes my simulation.
Hop on!
Holy crap!
Every co-op style of gameplay ever.
Interesting.
Hold on, I'm gonna find a real trailer, because the real trailer list blows you away.
Jumps around a lot.
Well, I guess it's a story. It's very story driven, so there's an actual story between these two girls. I don't know the actual story, but the studio's known for making, like, this is their 4th game. They're known for making games like they made It Takes Two. They, like, their sole focus is to make a co-op experience, like, to the nines, just off the wall. And this new one's called Split Fiction. Just watch. They're gonna showcase some different styles of co-op gameplay. It's like stuff from old, new. So cool. And of course, I'm there. It's a good story.
We sure cause a lot of explosions.
That's what I do on Saturday.
Okay, you better get ready, because I'm about to show you Hazelight's next co-op adventure called Split Fiction. And let me tell you this, get ready for a ride. You play as Mio and Zoe, 2 aspiring writers that hope to get published by a new tech company that can simulate their stories to life.
I can't do this.
Please calm down.
It's time.
You can't shut it. No!
Accidentally, they end up in the same simulation.
What are you doing in my story? Something bad is going on here.
And there, they find out that their stories are about to get stolen.
No one escapes my simulation.
And in order to save them, they have to escape back to reality through the very worlds that they created.
Hands above your heads.
But the thing is, they're strangers, and Miu writes sci-fi, while Zoe writes fantasy. So you will, for every level in the game, jump between a sci-fi world and a fantasy world. We at Hazelight love variation, and you'll have a unique mechanic for every level. Let me give you some examples. In this level, you start out by finding dragon eggs that hatch.
Hey! Stop licking.
And then, they become a little bit bigger dragons with new abilities. But in the end, they grow up to be full-ass dragons. And now, you can fly around and kick ass.
That's the head of the studio.
In another level, you play these ball droids that can magnetize and shift to different forms.
And that's what their sole focus is, not even to make money or anything. Yes, they want to make game sales.
And then, the droids become your exosuits.
And not many games.
And you can now attack and hack different objects. Here's another one. You play as pigs, and they later become... Anyway, let's not talk about that level for now.
And then they also
And
like
as
that
always,
one, so.
with the Friends Pass, you only need to buy one copy of the game to play it with your friend online. That's what Hazelight is about. No loot boxes, no microtransactions, and no bullshit. You just get the game.
Great.
You have paid parking tickets. Time to
They
die.
do that with all their games. Like it takes two, we can do the same thing. We want to play that. Yeah. That is good. But that's what they're so. It's so consumer friendly. Yeah, it's this week. That's what I was saying. A brand new game. It's been on my wish list forever. Right, but yeah.
We did the stuff and the things in the place.
Yeah, we did do the stuffs. That was The Wolf Among Us. Thank you guys so much for watching. Likes are always appreciated. Ariel, take them away.
Peace out.